Welcome to Chop Shop Motors. My name is Clay, and we're gonna do a real quick video here, and I'm gonna show you some of the pieces that I've ordered, scrounged up, located for this 55 F100 project. So there's just recently been a video posted around the truck, and that the plan was, I think I'm gonna build it. So I've been moving forward at a pretty good clip to get some stuff ordered for it. So I thought what I'd do on this video is just give you a real quick pseudo unboxing preview, if you will, of the parts that I had in inventory that I pulled out, what I'm going to throw at it, and what I have purchased. So let's take a look. The first items that I'm going to pull out of inventory are some 5-spokes. So these are, this is the little bit darker gray, or actually the ones that are going to go on the rear. They're both 5 on 5.5 with a 6-inch width. There's about 1/4 of an inch more positive offset on the darker gray ones. I'm going to change the center so they all match. Spoke profile is almost identical. Cap size is the same. I also pulled out a set of cast Keystone caps for it, which I think are pretty cool, and for the most part nobody will notice that they aren't the same, and quite honestly it doesn't matter because that's what I have. So I'm going to run those front and rear. There's the other rear. The other front is back in the corner, back behind the door, so we're good to go. Alright, what else have I ordered for it? Well, the big tall box is a new floor mat. So I'm going to put a new rubber floor mat in it because I just like that in these trucks. I know a lot of guys do carpet and that kind of stuff, but that's not what this truck's going to have. And then I bought a Super Cherry original tailgate. I looked at new ones. The new ones are roughly $800. The sheet metal is not the same gauge as original. It's really hard to find a new old stock tailgate for one of these, and so I started looking for an original one that was straight enough to use, and I found this one. So this one has had a little bit of body work done on it. It looks really nice. It's going to be a great candidate for a super nice truck. So I'm excited to have an original tailgate for it, and it is a critical piece to putting one of these trucks together. So then we walk on out into the shop a little bit and we see what some of the other parts are. So I just got in a new aluminum radiator for it. I don't love putting aluminum radiators in it, but they're awfully affordable. This one has a very original stock looking tank on it, which is what I like about it. And the rest of the radiator, it doesn't, nobody's going to look at it and go, oh, is that the real deal? But at a glance, it very much looks right in the place. Some of them use a tank that's similar to a later model truck, and it just looks a bit out of place. So, new radiator for it. Glad to have. Over here, we look through some of the parts that I pulled out of my personal stash. So I've got a new left-hand door latch for the door, which is new old stock. I've got some really nice outside handles. I've got a decent set of inside door handles. A new striker for the left side. It has a new striker on the right side. Some nice escutcheons. Some rear view mirror, factory looking rear view mirror mounts. What these are bigger, like F250. They're not chrome and shiny like the 66 Ford ones are, but they have the right pitch and they're made for mirrors for these trucks. So I'll run those. There's one of the original custom mirrors like on 56 to 66. They sell them for 53 to 66, but I don't think they ever became available till probably maybe 56. So I have one of those. I still have to get another one. Some miscellaneous fender pieces, window crank, glass, whatever channel I guess that would be for the bottom, a couple better hood hinges, some of the weather strip, window channel holders, a gauge set. This box right here is actually the, tell with that thing in the way, is really the drop tie rod ends for the dropped axle. I got a set of those. These are refreshed dividers, so they have new rubber for the vent window and new channel. I've got fresh vent window assemblies that will go in it that already have new rubber and good glass, so kind of nice. I'm one step ahead there. Got a new gas pedal, a new old stop gas pedal. Underneath the bench is a fresh 289 30 over that I will put on the run stand and fire it. I freshened that up just for inventory, and it looks like we're going to use it on this truck. So nice little 289, and I have a fresh C4 that I'll bring down for it. Okay, now we'll walk over here a little bit. In the box we have a flip kit for the rear end. I'm going to do it a little different this time. So this is a CCP flip kit. Puts the rear end on top of the spring, comes with U-bolts, lower plates, pads for the rear end, shock mounts for the rear end. So we're going to try that. It'll be fine. We'll give it a shot, see how that works. And then here is a Speedway dropped axle, 53. They say 53 to 6. 55 and 56 axles are not identical, but I guess it just doesn't drop a 56 quite as much, because their drop is a little different in the axle. But that's tubular dropped axle with cast ends, and they've sold a bunch of them. I have another one of these, so that should get the truck down in the front. Other pieces for the truck that I've pulled out are kind of the parts I showed you, as far as there are some pieces for the inside the doors that aren't up here that I have for it, and you know, just kind of an inventory of miscellaneous items. But that's the direction. I thought I'd give you a quick peek of what I had accumulated in the last 2 weeks, and now we just keep moving and grabbing pieces and get ready to put it together. I've been moving on this 49, so my focus is to keep it going, but I'll keep acquiring pieces for this one. I'm Clay for Chop Shop Motors. See you on the next project.